Hello world. Just give me a sec while I get a few things set up. Suppose I want my piano. Currently my piano cam is set up focused on the Osmose. So I don't want it switching over when I'm playing the piano because you won't be able to see me. Let me fix that. Advanced scene switcher. Just make that specifically channel 1. Hey Daisy Cat. Good to see you. It's been so long. Happy New Year. How was your Christmas and New Year's? I hope you're well. Let me put on. Let me just make some chill piano music that we can chat over so that it's not so quiet in here. Good. Did you get out much for the New Year's? The general rule of thumb that I've heard of what did you do for New Year's was went to bed early. Which is a sign of the ages, I guess. I will take some more as well, I think. So I had 2 weeks off. The good thing about my work, being in university, is they give us the days between Christmas and New Year's that aren't public holidays. They give it to us essentially for free. We don't even have to apply for that time off. So you get sort of almost a solid week without really applying for leave. Yeah, it is good. It amuses me, but it's not good. Yeah, so we went up north to Hamilton Island for a few days. Very expensive there, but we enjoyed ourselves. Spent some time at the beach and at the swimming pool. And spent some time at the old mother-in-law's. And then we had a couple of days in Ballarat, sunny Ballarat, where we did historical themed tourist sites. Sovereign Hill and Cryall Castle, for those who know them. Sovereign Hill was quite good. I suppose Cryall Castle had its charms too. But my daughter enjoyed herself, and that is the main thing. Alright. Should we get stuck into it? Let's do it. Let's make something a bit more deliberate. Thanks, Daisy. Yeah. let's play with these funky little physically modelled strings we've got here. Let's find an idea that takes our fancy. Hey, Juice Gabe. Welcome in, Raiders. It's good to see you. Hope you had a good Christmas and New Year's, mate. We're just playing with the Expressive Osmose and the Soliste physically modelled instruments. Did get the Osmose. That's my little birthday/Christmas present to myself. Opened it just before New Year's. Thanks for the follow. Thanks, Thrust Puncher. Thanks, Solid. I'm pretty excited. I've been eyeing it off for like 2 years. I've watched every video there is on the Osmose. And now I have one. soon as you have vibrato on an individual key basis, you actually rule the world. My push isn't plugged in. One sec. The Osmose. I have to build a platform for it. And then have a higher camera that captures hopefully both. Haven't got there yet. Let's put some drums in. Osmose lead involved. is cool. Hey, like a bros, and welcome in pizza already. Yeah, it's a cool thing. I want to get better at it. It's this remarkable thing where you've played keys all your life, and then you've got something here, and it's just so familiar, and yet so different. It's kind of like if you're a piano player and then you sit down and play a harpsichord or an organ, and all of a sudden there's no dynamics in your velocity and there's no sustain beyond, or in the case of an organ, beyond what you've held, and a harpsichord at all, and so you have to start playing differently. It's like that on steroids. The keys are so sensitive. It's like you have to learn to play soft, because so much of the dynamics are actually in the gentle press. I'll try to demonstrate. You thrust and punch too much. That's you just need to rename, rebrand. So yeah, if you play it like a piano, there's my piano, found it. If you're used to a piano with weighted keys, you need to put a bit of oomph into them, even for gentle playing. If you put that much, for gentle playing like that, if you put that much force into the Osmose, I'm pretty much already hitting the start of that aftertouch stage. So for those who don't know, the Osmose is an MPE controller, and it's got velocity, and then it's also got pressure. So as you hold it, you get infinite sustain, and it's got a lot of sensitivity. So depending on how lightly I touch those keys, we get a lot more or a lot less volume out of it. But then it's got a second stage in it, aftertouch, on every single key, which is also pressure sensitive. So it's like you hit the aftertouch, and then you got a range of aftertouch in there. So you get that on every single key individually. So we can do weird things like we can bend multiple keys at the same time. Even in different directions. It's pretty cool. Like, yeah, it'd definitely be up your alley, G-scope. And it doesn't matter how many voices you do that with. You could do that with 8 notes at once, and you can bend them all, and you can vibrato them all, and you can aftertouch them all. They actually used a lot of this on June 2. And it's got this, I'll show you. So funny you asked that, Thrust Puncher. They have 2 pedal inputs in the back. So you can take a sustain pedal and a sostenuto pedal if you want, or you can configure one as an expression pedal. It's one of the few MIDI controllers that actually supports sostenuto, and it does it in a pretty good way. Yeah, independently. So every single finger is independently pressure, aftertouch, and vibratoed. Yes. Hey Mark, welcome in again. It's good to see you again. And I was going to show you G-scope. The arpeggiator in this thing is bonkers, absolutely bonkers, and I thought you might like it. So the normal arpeggiator, right? You know, you've got your up downs, your down ups, you know, come together, whatever. But of course, a good arpeggiator is velocity sensitive. It knows what velocity was when you struck it. But of course, this arpeggiator is pressure sensitive individually. So you can hold a chord and then relax. So I'm relaxing the G there, so it gets lighter. Or I can bring it in and I can put in the aftertouch. Or I could do it on the, you know, on the D sharp there. This is all the same chord. I haven't changed the chord at all. All I'm doing is changing the pressure of each key. Isn't that cool? And then of course we can bend as well. So I can bend that D sharp up to an E to get a C major chord. Or back to a C, E flat to get our C minor chord. Or I could bend the G down. I haven't done anything. I haven't moved keys. I'm just bending a key. Put the aftertouch on it. How cool is that? And that's just the very first of the presets of the arpeggiator settings. It can do other crazy things because it's pressure sensitive now. Like this harp strung one's quite nice. I'm playing all the same chord this whole time, but bending and adjusting pressure and getting different results. It's really cool. Well, this one here is like a ratchety thing, but as you press more, it goes faster or slower. Hey Elena, long time no see. How you been? Happy Christmas, Happy New Year. Oh, this one's fun as well. When you hit the aftertouch, it plays octaves of the note. Oh, well that's sad, Elena. That's not what we want to hear. So here's my C minor again, but if I aftertouch just the G, you get octaves of the G. And as I bring it back down, the octaves go away, aftertouch the E flat. It's pretty cool. I've barely scratched the surface. I still have no idea what I'm doing. It is wild. It is absolutely wild, pizza. Absolutely wild. And I want to get good at it. I want to get good at it. All right, let's do some more. Let's do some more loopy loop. See what happens. The problem is there's also over 500 presets in it from the factory, and I think I've played with maybe 30 of them. Yeah. But I haven't even tried the editor yet. It looks absolutely impossible. Way too confusing. pretty? You got one of those bone transmitting headphones, G-Scope? Let's get some pretty drums going. Yo, welcome in, Glip. Thanks for the follow, pizza. Good egg that. Welcome in, Did. How you doing? And welcome in, Kez. Sorry if I didn't say hi to you earlier. I should have. Solid, everyone. We're partying. We're having a pizza party here tonight. Don't be afraid, pizza. Don't be afraid. It's just a nice, friendly pizza party. Alright. Has everyone decided to buy an Osmose already? I liked that one. That was probably one of my favourites so far in the Osmose Explorations journey. 49 solid. So I was very, very sensible boy. During the Black Friday sales, I picked up a refurbished 49 key for 30% off. Hey guys. So it was significantly cheaper, even after the sort of Australia tax that we pay over here. Significantly cheaper than normal retail. And sorry, by the way, Cobra earlier. Thanks for the follow. But yeah, my redeems aren't working right now because the laptop that was driving them is gone, and some of the media files that OBS needs are gone. So I need to set it back up again, and I've been too busy. I'm sorry. I'm a bad human being. I need to set a few things up. I want to get a better camera set up here. I want to be able to see chat when I'm over there. And I want to have my push up here rather than down here where no one can see it. So much to do. And so much of it seems to involve buying things. That's not good. So you definitely don't need a 49 and a 61, put it that way. I don't mind 49 key form factors. This one here is a 49 key. And it just sits in front of me. And it's the perfect door controller. I'm very happy with it. And so when I had the option of the 49 or the 61 key, and the 61 keys were sold out and weren't refurbished and were more expensive, I thought, yeah, 49 will do. So I picked up the 49, and if I'm playing two-handed, I'm on an instrument where they need to be close enough anyway. And if I'm playing a lead, 49's plenty. Like, I can plus octave or minus octave if I need to be in a different register. 49's plenty. And I think a lot of the time, this thing is actually just going to be like, you'll make some pads with it and you'll do leads with it. And I just think 49's okay. And it's smaller and it takes up less room and it's lighter. And that's all important to me. Yeah, I mean, I have an 88 key piano here, fully weighted. So if I'm playing piano, I should play some piano. Actually, I haven't played piano for a while. If I'm playing piano, I do it on that. Whereas if I'm playing synths, 88 keys on a synth feels unnecessary. Let's put it that way. All right, what should we do, team? Do people just want to see me mess around with Osmose shenanigans more? Tell me if that gets boring, because I still have some more of it in me. Lower notes. Yeah. So I did play a fair bit of cello. This one. Yeah, we can do some bass on the Osmose. Why not? The cello though is the Celeste cello that I'm playing, but let's find one on the Osmose, like something lower register. That's an interesting brass. Immediately, let's do something with that. Fretless or E-bass sound. Let's have a look. some nice sounds. I'm not used to bending in bass. Doing like on a bass, you'd pretty often slide. But I very rarely actually bend on a bass. Hammers on, pulls off, and slides. Keyboard manufacturers forget. Compared to guitars, play with. Okay, we got distracted. Bass sounds, yeah. Yeah, no, I agree, Mark. I think keyboard manufacturers are very obsessed with knobs and plastic. This one is not 70 years old, but it does have more or less the original design. It is legit Fender USA Stratocaster. What are they called again with the noiseless pickups? Can't remember. It's not the standard. It's definitely not custom. It's something else. I've forgotten. Put some power chords down and see what the Osmose does. Yeah, I mean, a really good example, Pizza, is keytars, which are the dorkiest instrument imaginable. Literally the whole point of them is so keyboard players can like stand up and show the world what they're doing and move around while they're playing. And then they look like absolute arse. They look so dorky. It's outrageous. I mean, they're still kind of cool, but in a really, really dorky way. It's like I think the problem is that keyboard players tend to be nerds, whereas guitar players tend to be fucking cool. And that's why I learned. Does not loop well. My bad. You can definitely play cool on keytars. You just don't necessarily look cool doing it. Or even if you do, the keytar itself doesn't look cool. Now honestly, it's funny actually, the reason I learned guitar, and I'm not very good at guitar, but the reason I learned guitar 20 years ago when I started learning guitar was because I wanted to be able to write for guitars and stringed instruments in general, so I wanted to understand them better. And I wanted to be able to play expressively and use vibrato and bending and things, and I couldn't do that on piano. And so I thought, well, I'll just learn guitar, and then I'll be able to incorporate guitar into my songwriting. And 20 years later, it's worked out. I do that. It took a while to get good enough that it ever made sense, but, you know, it was worth sticking at it. And now I enjoy it. I'm still not good at it, but I'm like good enough that I can record stuff and that I can play. Who wants to bend the bass? Struggled with guitar partly because of that, partly because of a skill issue. I'm actually kind of clumsy at chords. In some ways I'm more comfortable playing lead. was fun. Chaos. I like thanks, Didvox. I like just messing around with the vibrato just all over the place. Just layering up and playing with the pressure of all the keys to get all these weird crazy pads. Very nuts. Very, very nuts. Hey, Hero. How you doing? You been making lots of beats? Yeah, I mean, a looper is pretty important, I guess. But microtonal mad pads, what's not to love? Yeah, the instrument or the Haken Continuum seems to be pretty expressive. Obviously, the Rolly Seaboard. People that are good at that seem to do some really good stuff. I guess the thing I like about this one is that it feels so familiar to me. It just feels like a keyboard that I can wiggle and that responds to pressure. And that's nice and familiar. It's like I've only had a few hours on it and I feel like I've learned like I could pick it up and I could make something pretty straight away. It's not, I'm not making my best music ever, but I'm making something pretty straight away. The Rolly does look cool. And there's a use case for having both. Yeah, it's easier to buy a looper than to borrow arms. Gscape. I reckon you might find it easier. Loopers do come up secondhand. So on Marketplace, those Roland RC loopers, especially the foot pedal ones, guitarists buy them thinking that they're going to be like the next big busking sensation. And then they realize it's actually really hard and they give up because they're not nerds like us keyboard players. Whereas we push through and get the skills. So I don't know, but if you can get Ableton running on your Linux setup, I know some people do run Ableton on Linux, it's a pretty good alternative to a looper. I don't use a looper at all. I just use Ableton in Session View. And very happy that way. I think going to a looper would be a step backwards for me. But, you know, your mileage may vary. Gloves Hero. Interesting. That, I mean, it seems reasonable. The Rolly Airwave is a hand tracker. And relatively affordable too. It seems to be very similar to the old, I suppose not many people ever knew about it, the old, what was it called? I actually sold a product for it. It was a hand tracker. I've forgotten what it was called. But yeah, basically it was a little infrared sensor that tracked where your hand was and was good for doing gestures and individual finger control and stuff. And Rolly Airwave seems like a equivalent of that you would connect to your keyboard, and it gives you gesture expression while you're playing, kind of like theremin or conducting. And that seems cool. I just want everything, but I'm very pragmatic and I pick up only the things that I really like. Line 6 HX Stomp. Oh yeah. No, I'd love to have one of those or an equivalent. I am still just running my guitar through Guitar Rig 7, which is fine and good. If I was going to play guitar in a band setup or something, I'd want a dedicated stomp box though, of some sort, some kind of modeler. I think a bit pain in the ass having to run everything through a laptop just to play guitar, as it is having everything in this like one big Ableton master setup, and everything I have goes into it. It's my one source of truth. Is quite nice. I suppose it's getting towards bedtime. It is my bedtime, but it's so hot that I don't really want to go to bed. So maybe I'll just vibe out for a little bit longer. I gotta clean up. I'm in Tasmania, Mark. Off the southern tip of Australia. Yeah, which is not a particularly hot place. Most of Australia right now is in a heat wave, because it's the middle of summer. And they're all having 30 plus degree days every day. Down here in Tassie, it's more like 28 degrees, 27, 28. But that's pretty hot for us. We usually only get a few weeks of 27, 28 degree weather per year. Yeah, just put it in a package parcel and send it to my PO box, Mark, and that'll cool me right down in 3 weeks. Wonder if my I'm using contact as an electric piano. I reckon. Do you reckon the Ableton Electric? Let's see. Third MIDI track. I reckon Ableton Electric takes MPE. I'm discovering that a lot of things in Ableton take MPE, but not everything. Not electric, apparently. So Ableton actually has a built-in, like, in Suite, one of the built-in instruments is literally just an electric piano, like a modeled electric piano, virtually physically modeled. Like, it's kind of cool, but it's an odd choice. Does Operator have it yet? I know Drift and Meld have MPE. Let's just find an MPE instrument in Ableton. Mess about with it. Bode Zither. Sure. Give me that. You probably could G-Scape. I don't even know how to drive the thing. This is an Ableton synth instrument just out of the box, supporting the aftertouch, supporting the MPE. Because of course Ableton Push 3 has MPE support. So Ableton's pretty switched on with MPE stuff. This is a weird instrument. That's a nuts instrument. It's making some interesting choices with the gliding between the the melody notes. Always more reverb. We can do that. You hear that with the aftertouch? Just. What on earth? Absolutely face melting, whatever the hell that is. Let's add in an MPE creep pluck and see what that does. What did you say? More reverb? This is a very, very what? Resonance, you reckon? Let's try it. I really should go to bed. Resonator. What's that? I don't blame you. Okay. Okay. So, it's fun to experiment, but that is actually nuts. We almost started shaping it into something that was listenable, though. Almost. I don't know what that was about. Elsa, you came in at an awkward time. How have you been, my friend? How did your Christmas go? And your New Year? Yeah, no, I'm good. Well, that's good, as long as it's the way you like it. How are you going with your keyboard replacement mission? Going well, I hope. I'm about to go to bed. It's going to be very hot, and I'm going to just try to go to sleep anyway. But yeah, hopefully you're close to or have already got the piano. It does seem to go that way in life. But yeah, like I said, drop your link in the Discord, my Discord, and I'll happily chip in. It's a good cause. All right. Yeah, definitely sleep time. Yeah, it's cool pizza. I hope you're interested. Hope you enjoyed. Even though we went absolutely mental at the end there and blew out all our eardrums and probably desensitized ourselves to music forevermore. Yeah, I think I'm slowly starting to get the hang of it, and that's exciting. So. Still occasionally bend a note I don't mean to. Let's go. Yeah, that's how it feels to me too, all the time. Anyway, I'm definitely going to bed. Who should we raid to? Let's see what we've got. Same category. Are there any shrimps on? We got a G-Scope raid earlier. We should probably pass that on if we can. I am the live shrimp. Okay. That's not so exciting then. Are you still here, Kez? Thanks for watching. Thanks to everyone who's still here. G-Scope is kind of sus, but in a good way. He's a good egg, I think. Let's check out this. Wrongful Studios. Classic rock jams on the menus. Sure, I'm down with that. Let's do it. Anyway, thanks for hanging out, everyone. Let's raid over to Wrongful Studios. And I'll see you all next time. Hopefully I'll have rearranged some of this to be a bit more stream friendly. But maybe not. Anyway, see ya. Let's get that raid rolling. And yeah, let's go to bed. Even New Zealand cares. It would make sense with a name like Cares. Yeah, when daylight savings ends, Alter, you can be back to the party. Nice, Cares. Anyway, bye everyone.